During his apprenticeship at Disney in the early 1980s, Burton worked as an artist on a variety of different projects. He worked as a concept artist on the 1985 animated feature The Black Cauldron, directed by Ted Berman and Richard Rich. The film is a medieval fantasy involving a magical cauldron with the power to create armies of undead warriors. The film's hero has the task of finding the cauldron before it falls into the hands of an evil tyrant. Burton worked on this project for some months and produced nearly 200 concept artworks. In his work for this film, Burton emphasised the dark and monstrous elements of the story, but gave them a humorous twist. The Black Cauldron pictures contain some extraordinary and memorable concepts, but sadly, not a single one of them was used in the final film. Burton has since commented that he exhausted about 10 years' worth of creative ideas on this project. An audio clip will now play. You are listening to Ron Meliosi, who co-curated this exhibition for the Museum of Modern Art in New York.
During his apprenticeship in the animation department at Disney between 1979 and 1984, Burton worked on a number of different projects. After an unsatisfying experience animating a character for the 1981 feature The Fox and the Hound, a tedious assignment which stifled his naturally eccentric sense of imagination, he was assigned to work as a concept artist on the animated feature The Black Cauldron, directed by Ted Berman and Richard Rich. The subject of this medieval fantasy involving a magical cauldron with powers to create armies of undead warriors was much more to his liking, and it inspired a rich body of distinctively Burton-esque early work. With pen and ink, markers, and watercolors on paper, Burton gave full range to his taste for black comedy, creating an array of creature-based, body-morphing weaponry that darkly satirized the notion of high-tech warfare. His edgy use of babies as bombs, drug injection needles, and imagery that resembles roadkill was remarkably un-Disney-like for the period. Don't miss his drawing of an infant incubator, which uses human babies as ammunition. Most charmingly, for the home of the Black Cauldron's villainous evil tyrant, he proposed a live creature castle and living, thinking furniture of trees and stone. Over the course of many months, Burton produced nearly 200 pieces of concept art for various sequences. Although in the end not a single one was used in the film when it was released in July 1985, the wealth of mature work he created for the project has served as an imaginative resource that he has returned to over and over for later films. As recently as his latest feature, Alice in Wonderland, where live animals act as home furnishings in the castle of the Red Queen.